What is it, Eeyore? Hi. Say hi to everybody on YouTube land. No, they're not out that way. They're in here. They're in the computer. You're looking at them. Very good. Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Somebody asked. Hey, look at me. Somebody asked about chickens. Yeah. You want to show them your chickens? Let's go show them your chickens. Come on. Okay, show me your chickens. Show me your chickens. Not that way. Where are they? There they are. There are your chickens right over there. Will you show me each one? No? Okay, looks like this part's my job, huh? Yeah, there they are. Oh, okay. That's your favorite. And there's one, and there's one. And those are them. And that's what you like to do? You like to play with them? Yeah, I know. You probably like to eat them. Oh, Lexi comes in. She tells us no, she doesn't want it. She says no, just don't mess with the chickens. All right, guys, my turn. That's your favorite right there? Is that your favorite? That's Yo-Yo. That's Yo-Yo. And that one right there? Yep, that one is Ugly Pants. Yep, that's the one she just turned away. What other ones? What else do you want me to tell me about them? What else do you want me to say about your chickens? That one is noisy? Yeah, I know, she's noisy. What else? Over there? That's Yo-Yo. Snowy, get. Come on, get. Get. Snowy. So these are the chickens. And Eeyore here doesn't really want to. Snowy, get out of there. Snowy, they don't really want to tell you about the chickens because he likes them. He thinks they're squeaky toys. He likes to chase them. And when he catches them, they make a lot of noise and then they stop. So he drops them and walks away. So he is extremely prey driven because he is a herding dog and a boxer, and he hasn't quite figured out how just to chase. Right? Right. So, yeah. There was somebody who asked about my chickens. She wanted to see a little bit more of my chickens, and this is them. They are in a small pen at the moment in relation to what they should be. They were free range for a while, and they would roam around the 4 acres of land that we have here, and they'd stay out of the woods, but they used to just hang around until they would start making a mess in the driveway and poop all over everything, and husband got really mad about that. So he was always cleaning the driveway and everything, so he just got tired of doing that. So he asked me to coop them up. And we weren't getting any eggs. They were hiding the eggs, right, Lexi? Yeah. Yeah. They were hiding the eggs in the woods. They were laying their nest in the woods, and we were only getting maybe 4 or 5 eggs. They weren't coming back to the coop to lay their eggs. So this is better for them. It's safer. We have, here, I'll go on the other side and I'll show you. So currently this is their run, and obviously they've gone straight down to the dirt. There's no more grass growing in here at all. Snowy, get out of there. Hold on. So yeah, there's something underneath there, and Snowy wants to get at it all the time. So anyway, this was originally just a small run. It was like about up to there, and then we expanded it to theirs. But I want to this summer go all the way around the fence a little bit farther, so they have a lot more room. And it'll be a little bit more permanent, because right now this is just temporary. Don't mind, the horses aren't over here. They're not on this side, so this water is really gross. Their water is on the other side, nice and clean. So these are them, and this is their temporary run. I've got the chicken wire that goes all the way around, and then I've got some deer netting on the top, so they can't fly out and nothing can fly in. The way that I've made this fence, it's really hard to see, but you got the chicken wire, and then the chicken wire comes down and it actually will roll underneath this way. And I've got the stakes, don't mind these ones that are broke, because Darcy has rubbed his butt on these and broke them, so I had to put another one in. But the stakes, oh no, hold on, let me turn this around. Alright, well, it's really super hard to see because all the dirt has grown up over it, but you can see this is where it goes down and around. Can you you see that little bit right there? So it turns back in on itself, and I've got these stakes on one section of it. You guys want some grass? Go ahead. You can get it. There you go. So yeah, that having it roll under keeps predators from actually digging. They'd have to start digging like way out here, and they won't. They'll start digging here to get in. And we haven't had any problems with predators at all here, which is really kind of nice. We had a possum get in here once, but I think he got in from that side because this is kind of sort of open and it's not really a great design over there. So I have to redo that. And I'd really like to redo all of this because, you know, the twine is starting to rot out and everything. But these are the girls, and this is actually all of them. I want to add more. I don't want any chicks. It's hard to find people that are selling hens, laying hens, but I'll see if I can tell you what each one of them are. I don't know what these guys are, these two little white guys. I bought them this past year, and I just call them frickin' frack. But they lay these really pretty blue eggs, and you can always tell the color of the eggs that they lay by the ear feathers. So you can see the feathers on its ear are like a creamy color, and Gertrude over there, she has little blue. You can see the little blue dots by the side of her head. Hey, Gertrude. There you are. Hey. Turn your head that way. There you go. See? That was very nice of her. Thank you, little girl. So she will lay nice, pretty blue eggs. And then this lady right here, she lays brown eggs. But her feathers are just like normal colored. And actually, Hopalong there, she lays brown eggs. She is a gold-laced Wyandotte, and we call her Hopalong because she actually lived after Eeyore. So we had two, and both of them were stupid enough to fly into the backyard, and Eeyore got them, but we got to Eeyore quick enough so they didn't die. So she's pretty cool. I like her. Ugly Pants right there. My husband calls her Ugly Pants because she was our first Americana or Easter egger, or I don't know, they all look the same to me. So he thought her face was really ugly. Yeah, with your little floofies and her little waddle. But she's a good layer. She is a little annoying, but she's a good layer, so we keep her around. Over here, these guys right here, those two, they are either blue sapphires, or see you later, or they are blue Americanas or Easter eggers. I'm not really sure, but they lay the prettiest blue eggs. They're very pretty, and I got one, I think that one first, and then the one over here that's coming along, that one, there she is right there, I got her second, and I didn't realize they were the same things when I got them. But this one here, she got a mouse earlier today, didn't you? She's molting, so she looks a little awful right now. So yeah, you are. You're looking a little undressed. But she got a mouse earlier today, and it was pretty cool watching her run around back and forth. But that'll be good for her. Yes, you did. You're so proud of yourself. Okay, now this guy here, this little lady, we call her Sniffles. She is a Plymouth Rock, and which are different than the Barred Rocks, which is that one. The Plymouth Rocks, either I have it this way or I have it backwards. They're darker, as you can see. Let me zoom out a bit. She's very light. She's got light bands on her tail, and this one is very dark. Her feathers are darker, and her bands are a little less defined. They're more chopped up, where her bands are pretty well defined, and you can see the stripes. Hers just look like kind of mucked up weird markings. So we call her Sniffles because I bought her at our local chicken stock last year, and she had an upper respiratory infection, and so she sneezes. Yeah, you do. You sniffle. And but she didn't spread it to everybody else, and she's been very good. She's been a great layer. And she's been very, very happy here. She pretty much rules the roost over here. Let's go back over here to these guys. All right, so you've seen them. Those are the two birds that I have, because they look like they've got bars. This little girl and that one. And then back here, right there, one with a funny hairdo, that is Gertrude, and she is a cream crested, what the heck are you? A cream crested something or other. And I forget, she is the very last of the first 5 that I got 2 years ago. So, leg bar, cream crested leg bar, that's what she is. She lays maybe once, maybe twice a week, maybe once a week. Not a lot. She's kind of old. She was already 3 when I got her, and so she's probably about 5 now. But she's pretty cool. You know, she's pretty cool. She is very loud when she lays an egg. She's very proud of herself. Right, Eeyore? Yeah. So she is extremely proud. She is the matriarch, I call, of the coop. She just she rules everybody. Her and Sniffles. Sniffles is back there behind her. So that's just about it. That's all 10 of them. They have their own little pecking order, as chickens do. And right now it's pretty stable. Nobody really gets in trouble. And the coolest part that I like about chickens, and we did have some black copper Morans at one point in time, and because I wanted a different color egg, right? Yeah, I did. You look mean. You look mad all the time. How come? How come you look mad? But anyway, I wanted some different colored eggs. I was having light brown and cream and light blue. I wanted something dark and really, you know, contrasting to what these guys were laying. And so I brought them in, and they're all black chickens. And apparently, a chicken thinks another chicken is supposed to look like them. And they look at the other chickens and go, okay, you look like a chicken, so I must look like you, and that's what chickens must look like. So they're kind of weird like that. So all my chickens are, if you've noticed, they're all multicolored. Except for, you know, Ugly Pants, she's kind of solid, but then so aren't, you know, Yo-Yo and the other blue one. They're kind of solid too, speaking of such. But they're all pretty much not all black or not all white. They have different colors in them. These two guys, you guys are just so cool. You guys are really cool. Yeah, you lay really pretty eggs. You're molting too. That means our eggs are gonna dry up in another couple weeks. So these ones were completely black, and they just did not integrate very well into the coop. And they were separated, they were picked on a lot, and it just didn't work out. And it stressed out everybody else. So my guess is that these guys, or ladies, decided that they weren't chickens because they didn't look like them. And they got really stressed out. Everybody stopped laying. And once I culled all of them, everybody became back to normal again, and everybody was happy-go-lucky. And they started laying again. So, yeah. So we don't have solid colored chickens anymore, except for those two. But they're pretty contrasting, and they're not the same as everybody else. But they're the little babies of the bunch. They're about a year old, maybe. So, but we decided I didn't want to raise, you know, big Orpingtons or stuff like that. I wanted a lighter bird, simply because the coop that we have, hi Eeyore, is a dollhouse. It's actually a little playhouse for the people who lived here before us. They had a little girl, granddaughter, and they bought that for her. And inside, I decided to take the branches of some of the crepe myrtle tree that we had out front, that we were thinning out just a little bit, and I put those inside and I bolted them to the walls. So I didn't want any really big heavy birds because I didn't have a traditional coop. So these guys do really, really well. And then I didn't build typical nesting boxes at the time. All I had were little leftover mailboxes. You know, not like a mailbox you would put your mail in, but it's a mail carrier box. It's pretty big and gives these guys lots of space to do what they gotta do in there. And they still fight. Today, they were all in there, and there was one in each one of the boxes, and there was another one that wanted to get in. So they were just yelling at each other and screeching, and it was really kind of funny. They were just carrying on. So I have to go in and check to see how many. Actually, let's do that right now. Ready to show the inside? Yeah, let's go show the inside of the coop. You can't come in though. You're not allowed. Okay, so Snowy. So there's the inside of the outside of the coop. I put this here. This used to be the ladder that was inside there because this is a 2-story little coop. And yeah, so I took it out to give me more room. So I have this to kind of, you know, keep the door shut, which I really don't need too much. This is 6 months of use. Every 6 months I have it on my calendar to clean it all out. I lock the chickens outside. I clean it all out, take all the shavings out and put in new shavings. And we are right now at our 6-month point. So it's a little messy in here, but come on inside. And this is what it looks like currently. It's a disaster. I mean, a real big disaster. So every 6 months I come in and I wash down all the walls and I sanitize them. I put up new chicken wire because, as you can see, over the 6 months, they scratch in there and then it gets all in there. So I take all this down, sweep it all out, clean the windows, put up new chicken wire, and sweep it all out. And I had put some branches and stuff like that to give them kind of something to do while they were in here. So I gotta take those out. And then I replace all the bedding. Now, this actually has a floor in it. Because obviously it was a grandchild's playhouse and it has laminate flooring. So I take all of this, it keeps it nice and clean because all of the shavings are taking up all the mess and the urine and whatever, not urine, but you know what I mean. Chickens don't pee. They just poop a lot. So it makes it easy to clean instead of having a dirt base where this would compost into the ground and maybe predators would, you know, dig up underneath it. This actually keeps it warm in the winter and it's drier and there's no predators and no nothing. And as you can see, these guys have no problems going in and out of their little door. So I just cut the hole in the wall there. Yeah, I know. So anyway, it's a mess, please. You know, it's awful. So that's that. That's what we do here inside. I give them pumpkin every once in a while to help worm them. And that's pretty much how that happened, is they all got wormed with pumpkin. And everybody knows what happens to pumpkin. So this was the boxes, and I'm going to redo them because they fight over that one and that one. They fight over those two, and every once in a while I'll find an egg in there. And that was used to be the favorite until I put it up here. Now, a lot of people will put their laying racks low on towards the ground, but these guys, I don't know what it is. They like to be high up, like really high up. They'll hop jump on here. And then they walk over here, and then they hop in here. And as you can see, they've been kind of busy today. And so I want to take this one, and I want to put it maybe over there. But I'm afraid they're going to poop in it. But as you can see where the poop is on the wall, they're not really hanging out here because it's probably too close to the ceiling. And they don't like to hang out there. So I think it'll be safe if I put a box there. And it should be okay. I don't want it to cover the window. And then same with over here. I might take this box and put it over here, right here. Because obviously they don't really hang out there because, as you can see, they do. It's a little worn, but there's no, it's not a lot. So I think I'll put one of these boxes here because, yeah, they've been busy today. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, looks like everybody laid today. That's nice. So I think I might either leave that one here and I'll take this one. I'll put it over there. I don't know. But I'm going to put them all up high and see if there's less squabbling. So, yeah, so that's the inside of the coop. And they've got plenty of water. It gets hung up from the ceiling here. And I really can't wait to get this all cleaned out. I have all the shavings in the garage. And probably going to do it this weekend. So, but that's the chickens. Let's go back outside. Hi, Ugly Pants. How you doing? What you doing? Yeah? You gonna come in and eat? Silly chicken. So, that's the chicken coop. Those are the chickens. And that's basically my chickens. And I can't wait to get some new ones. And we're gonna extend this down like I said. Oh, here they come running. What is it, you guys? I don't have anything. You guys are late. So I'll extend this out just a bit. We're gonna extend it out all the way over and we'll go from there. So thank you so much for the idea to make the video on the chickens. I hope you enjoyed it. And I know these guys liked the little bit of attention. Right, guys? Yeah, I think so. They're pretty friendly chickens. You know, all things considered. I don't really pet them too much. But I do kind of hang out with them every so often, and they enjoy it. I don't want to say that they really like the company, but they don't seem too uncomfortable with it. So thanks a lot. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you liked this video on my chickens. So, time to go feed the horses, and these guys get fed in the morning, so we don't have to worry about that. As you can see, there was plenty more food left over. And time to go feed the boys and gotta feed the baby cows, and those will be a video for another time. So talk to you later. Have a great day. Thanks again for the idea to make that video, and if you liked it, send me some more ideas. I absolutely love doing something different every once in a while. And I will see you next time on Summerfield Farm and draft horses, wherever they may be. There's Jarvis right over there. See you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe and like my videos.